What's up, Parkers?
What's up, Parkers? Yeah.
Hello. Welcome back to Hunter Tuned. Today, me and Christian's Pizza here, Cristiano's Pizza. We're heading down to the shop. We're going to work on this H22 Civic. See if we can't get it ironed out and make it a little bit better power. We had some issues with it yesterday. Alrighty, guys. So we're back at the shop now. Christian got this fire extinguisher mounted onto the office wall right by the dyno in case we need it. So that's awesome. Good safety thing to have. Now we're going to continue working on this EG coupe with the H22 turbo build and see if we can't get some issues ironed out.
I'm actually going to film today.
Up to town. Give it another minute.
Hey, let off next way. Alright, so good. Did a couple pulls. We popped a coupler, shocker. So.
Well, it's funny because that happened after I hooked the VTEC up, so something's working.
Right. I don't know if you could hear Hunter. She was looking the other direction. But we got VTEC all hooked up. I think there's a mouse in my pocket or something. Hunter got VTEC hooked up. So it's definitely making more power because yesterday we never popped a coupler.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
So
we'll try to get this thing sorted out.
Right. I'll check out here. Can't even see him. There's Big Sexy plowing. We got a lot of snow over the last few days. So. And it's chilly. This dude not even wearing a coat.
Oh.
So he turned VTEC off. Alrighty guys, so we did a couple pulls so far. We had a lot more to go. We don't know why the car is. It comes up and it makes a nice graph and falls on its face. Hunter's making a couple phone calls, trying to get other people's opinions on what's going on. We are going to check timing again because he put 2 degrees in it and it picked up 3 horsepower. So I think that should be a lot bigger than that. So he's doing that. We'll keep you guys posted on what's going on here. Yeah, I'm sitting in the nice warm office. We got the heaters going because the door's open and it's fucking chilly out. So I'm rocking in here. He's on the phone. We'll get back to you in a minute. So, been like an hour. Figured out what the issue is. The intake air temperature sensor was at like 200 and almost 300 degrees, 298 or something like that. And now she's actually making power. The last pull, we weren't sure if it was going to work. We didn't film it. Made 241. So, and this thing is only on it's on pump gas and like 5 pounds of boost, making 250. So we're making another hit.
I'm gonna
Okay. Getting some of the cruising done.
I mean, it was pretty good, but there's a couple of rich spots that I want to clean up.
Right. All right. So guys, we left off, the car made 244, and we're not, Hunter and I agreed that not too sure on that boost controller, and from Low Dollar Motorsports sent us this custom 4-bar map sensor that we can run into the dyno and then run a vacuum line over to the car. So we're just trying to figure out, because we need we have a signal, a ground, and a 5-volt, but we have a battery here that we've been running a wideband off of, and we don't have a 5-volt source. There's no 5-volt source in the box itself. So we're trying to figure out what we can do to get that 5 volts. I was just recapping on what has happened. And
yeah, with the boost sensor?
Yeah.
So you told them that the sensor needs 5-volt signal and ground. Those are the 3 wires that go into it. And that your dyno box doesn't produce voltage.
That's exactly what I just said, actually.
Okay. So yeah, huge shout out to Low Dollar Motorsports. We just got to get these things working and plugged in, and then hopefully be reading accurate boost on the dyno. And I want to test it on this car, so just because I don't trust the boost gauge that is in it.
Also said that.
Really?
Dude, I got you covered. Didn't get that far.
We also need to get an O2 bung.
Yeah.
So we can thread in the dyno sensor in there, because I'm not doing it, just jamming it in.
Right. Alrighty guys, day 2. Getting this thing all ready. We hooked up the boost solenoid here. We got that all figured out. We have wideband going. We got both vacuum lines and the wideband running to the car. We fixed up the downpipe, so now it's not hitting alternator wires. Should go pretty well. Now that we can actually log boost, make sure that's good, and air fuel. Rock and roll.
It's pretty slick that I can watch it right here on the TV.
Right. Alright, let's do a pull. Makes sense.
Yeah, like really fucking lean. You know what's funny is why I tell everybody to run AEM widebands. It's because this car, with the wideband that he came with, was reading rich, like 1020. This brand new sensor and AEM wideband is reading way different.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing we did this, because now we know the car is lean and we need to fix that. So we're gonna tune it with the dyno wideband quick and see what it does. So yeah, wideband being off big time. This car has a depot wideband, if anybody's heard of that. DEPO wideband. It uses the Bosch 4.9 sensor, but it's clearly off a lot. Just adding 10% of fuel, guys, we went from 229 horsepower to 255.
On 6 pounds.
On 6 pounds of boost. That's where we're at right now. I don't know what's up with the squiggles, because as you guys can see, the air fuel, we are actually able to overlay air fuel and boost side by side. So that is really awesome that everything is working now. And you guys can see how flat the air fuel is. It doesn't dip or drop or nothing. It's flat as can be.
Right. Flat as a bag of wieners.
Flatter than a board.
Flatter than a board.
So yeah, if I can just get this to clean up a little bit, I think we're good. So, but that's super cool that we can see that. I honestly might add a little bit more fuel in it, see if it likes it. It might like being a little richer. Yeah, but I'm very pleased with the boost level and the amount of power it's making. It's finally coming together and making sense. Alrighty guys, I wanted to give you an update on what we did. So this last pull that we just made, 255 horsepower, 6 pounds of boost. I wanted to kind of go over the wideband with you guys and just kind of show you the changes that I'm going to be making and hopefully see a little bit of improvement maybe. So you guys can see starting off at like 3 grand here, we were running around a 12.6 air fuel ratio, which isn't bad if I was on ethanol. But what I did, you can see here we're 12.6, 12.5, and up towards like 4,000 RPM, it starts to get richer, like around 12.0. So between anything below 4,000 RPM, I actually went in the tune and I added in 5% of fuel. From 4,000 until VTEC, I think I left alone. And then in VTEC, so keep going this way, you can see we're like 12.1, 12.2, 12.0, which is probably fine on this boost level. And then once we get up to like 7,500 here, we're starting to get richer, go up to like 78, 11.5. That's where we want to be. So from 7,500 and above, I left alone. From 7,500 down on the VTEC side, I added in a few percent to try to just level that out perfectly so it's one consistent air fuel the whole pull. It's damn close already, but that's just for me staring at the gauge and building my maps how I do. But yeah, fine tuning today, boys.
So let's pull that one back up here. So you see how the darker one is real wavy up top.
Yeah, because it had too much timing in it. I had 24 degrees at 6 pounds, which is should be okay, but you know, every motor is a little different. I pulled 2 degrees and it smoothed right out.
Right.
So we're gonna leave it right there. It lost 5 horsepower because of it, but it's a lot safer. So we're gonna leave it here. You guys can see here at VTEC, we're way smoother. So you can see it's leaner before VTEC to help spool the turbo up. So if you want to scroll over to the right here,
pre-VTEC, we're at
12.0.
12.0.
Pre-VTEC, and then when we get into VTEC here, 11.5, just how I fucking set the tune up, right, dude. 11.5, 11.6, 11.6, 11.5. Yeah, dude. Ran that one all the way out to the limiter. I'm happy, guys. I'm very happy. Especially with all the dynos working and everything like that. Can't thank everybody enough for all the support. 5.5 pounds of boost on a little pump gas junk log manifold H22. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. 250 wheel horsepower. Yeah. You could assume we're also losing probably 50 horsepower through the drivetrain. This is power to the wheels, of course. We did redo the downpipe on here because it was really sketchy and it was blocking partial flow. So we did fix that. This guy does need a new manifold and just turbo kit in general, which he'll get at some point, but this should be a lot of fun for him for now. And yeah, I'm very happy, very happy. Did you show him how we wired the thing or no? Guys, I'm just gonna show you how we have the Low Dollar Motorsports map sensor wired in. He gives you these pigtails. The brown wire here is going to be my ground. The red is the 5 volt and the yellow is the signal. So how we have this wired into the box is the auxiliary channels on the Your Dyno box do not have, excuse me, they don't have a 5 volt signal coming out of the box on the auxiliary channels. we needed a 5-volt power to this sensor to make it work. So what we did is I actually had to take the 5-volt from the load cell too. It has a 5-volt coming out of the load cell portion of this box, but not the auxiliary channel. So all I did was run the 5-volt wire to the load cell, and then the signal and the ground are to the auxiliary 2 channel. So very simple, easy install. And then we just have a spool of vacuum line that runs to the car and plugs into where the boost gauge was. So, and it's funny because this boost gauge was reading like 9 pounds, and you know, it would fluctuate. It wouldn't be very steady. At least now, every car that comes in, we will have accurate air fuel, and we will have accurate boost monitoring too for any car that comes in. It doesn't have to be Honda. It doesn't have to be you know, LS. Any car will be able to monitor it and give the customer some information that they need. All right, guys, just a quick ending to the video here. I know I've probably said it's going to end here every fucking clip I've made, but did want to give you guys a little tour or a little, you know, update on what we did the rest of the day today. We actually got Christian's new $200 Civic.
My new whip.
His the hood latch was all messed up, so we put some hood pins in it, and then fixed the bumper and stuff that was all messed up. And tomorrow we're going to get a new headlight housing for it because it was in a small accident, so the headlight housing got busted. But we're going to fix that, and then that's for tomorrow. And then tomorrow we're also going to be dynoing the Mustang, so that'll be something really cool that you guys can look forward to. I know it's been kind of a long time coming. Since we've had the dyno, I haven't really put something with some big power on it, so I'm very curious to see how the dyno is going to do, see what kind of numbers the Mustang is going to lay down. Now that we have a completely accurate and awesome dyno. So just look
in the comments, drop down what you think the dyno is going to make. I brought up a
what the Mustang's going to make.
Yeah.
On the dyno, you said what the dyno is going to make
on the Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, what the Mustang is going to make on the dyno. I did a couple of calculators. I think I know right about it.
I'm thinking. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to tune. I don't know if I'm going to run it on full kill.
Right.
On the dyno, just because. I mean, it doesn't fucking pay. I mean, at the track, when it went 920 at 151, I was making 24 pounds of boost. About 22 to 24 pounds.
Sure.
So I'm going to tune it on or dyno it on 12 pounds, 15, 16,
we'll ramp it up.
20, you know, see what it does. So, yeah, that'll be very fun and exciting. We did get some stuff done in the office here, and now it is holding heat very well. It's 73 degrees in here right now, and we hung up this plastic up on the roof or the ceiling to kind of hold some of the heat in. And we got our little space heater down there. We actually leveled this frickin' table because it was wobbling really bad.
So we put some plywood in?
Yeah, we just found some scrap plywood and shoved it under there. It's a lot better than it was, and it didn't cost nothing. And this plastic was free. Christian donated it. And yeah, we also hung up our little space heater up here so we can just turn the temperature up or down from right here. Instead of it taking up table space like it was, we put this little shelf up. And it's just shit I had laying around. We didn't have one of the extra legs to connect to the wall, so we just made a 2x4 work, and it's kind of sturdy.
It's pretty, yeah.
I mean, it ain't going nowhere, but don't bump into it.
Right. You can still sit down there if you have to.
Yep.
Whatever.
So, and then we do want to build another little shelf over here and put a 32-inch TV right here. Take these pictures and move them to this wall. This will be like the decoratory wall in the office, and then this will be like the, you know, we can watch TV or whatever. And I'm gonna buy. A guy actually sent in a cell phone booster, but the cell phone booster that he sent in works good, but it only works for like one phone at a time, and it covers a really small area, and I want to have the shop covered with service so we can stream YouTube or whatever if we want to come here some night and just chill. We can put a TV up there and then get one of them iPhone to HDMI converters so we can just play our phone and watch YouTube or whatever on the TV. I think that'd be cool. And then we were thinking about getting a VGA cable splitter for that TV and being able to run the dyno screen in here, so if a customer's sitting in here or just chilling, or if somebody's sitting in here, we can have the dyno screen in the office as well as out by the dyno. I think that'd be kind of cool. So,
well, and it's a lot quieter in here.
it's a lot quieter in here when we're on the dyno. Like when in the shop, it's fucking loud. So it's kind of nice to be able to do that.
Especially with this car, like the EG.
Yep.
Like in here, way quieter than out there.
For sure. And it's nice because in here we can keep it 70 degrees and we can have the shop door wide open when it's fucking winter and 20 degrees. So if we want to warm up, we can just come in here real quick. I like the office. I'm so glad we built it. I was actually kind of hesitant on doing it, and everything about this shop I was kind of hesitant and scared to do, and everything we've done so far has just been freaking amazing.
Except for the dyno. You weren't hesitant about the dyno.
I was still hesitant on it, but I'm super glad I got it. So anyways, that's gonna be it, guys. Hopefully you learned something today. I don't even know what we all did in this video. It's probably really long, but hopefully you watched it till the end, and if you did, be sure to smash the like button. My likes on all the videos have been doing extremely well, so I appreciate that. We're almost at 20,000 subscribers. I'm a couple hundred away, and yeah, I just can't thank all you guys enough. We will be planning a dyno day for in the spring. If you guys want to come out to the shop, check it out. And yeah, lots of stuff to come, guys. I'm overloaded with things I want to do and stuff I want to get done, but it'll all get done with time. There's just a lot of stuff that a one-man show can do. I mean, Christian helps me, but he's actually just got laid off from his job, so he's able to come out here a little bit more. But he has been working 9 to 5, so it's tough to do a lot of this stuff on my own. But nonetheless, dream one day is to be able to actually hire a Christian and pay him. I obviously don't make enough money right now, but I'm hoping in the future Christian can be my first employee. I do help you out, but it's still like, you know,
I help you
I'd like to actually pay him like as a full-time employee kind of thing. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you later. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. It's fucking hot in here.
It's not bad.
I'm also going to get a thermometer. I'm just going to babble at the end of this video. I don't really care. I'm also going to get a thermometer. We're going to get one of the, we can like put it right here and it'll show outside temperature and inside temperature.
Yep.
So, and then we can just run a probe outside. Christian said they have Bluetooth ones, so you don't even have to have it.
Yeah, I don't think they're Bluetooth. They just connect.
They're like wirelessly somehow.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how we would run it through the door here. I'm not sure. But yeah. Anyways, see you later. I'm done talking.